omobero omogima nainde twarigereri ngambi mo kibiri byasero gutwara umucanda twakwa amariogo na amariogo ayito nigo tunyarusiti ase chinse cheisiko ao nande nigare habo ayuto kurusia ase chinse buna bono kurustura amariogo asense ya Hong Kong eyeri ni China na amariogo ande nigo tukurusia asense ya Malaysia ayande kurustura asense ya Spain na ayande nigo tukurusia asense ya California Los Angeles California in USA mariogo ande nare tukurusia somo chyo India ayande nigo tukunyarusia sense ya South Africa ayanara mariogo akunyara gusibia umuchando yikuru asomobero naende nonya nigo kuri umwaka 2011 twabere tukubweni abantu abange nande nigare habo tabwatia ni side effect yara kore ntere kiagera na ayemete igo karibu sana senye gitari yetu ya HK International Medical Center
asamange bakiri simia senamba 0717 176 383 Health Kenya International obubwenia uligene. Etaya TV Oborabu Wagusi.
Buya kimu manchu beda television and on sia sober rande ni yitwanya rande to kotagete utware nkamba yita semambi yaboniga anesi tukiriga ya Jumatano yere wiki yentu achenji mirobelieta sini kia tu Jumatatu na tukatoa kwa na siasa tu abajisem kono leo tuko ya Jumatano ni otubwa tamangana siasa sintoraranga yensi to erojugo tinyori tukoli angyo yesi ya Kenyango chengericha mulde twakubona ine aeno bwate kendo kwego kerbuna mo Kenya ase ogochengera wacha mulde ya buri tukuri yanke kibwiro biritina tubwate totebi na kubwate kendo gwechengera nabo totebi ngasema bya bandi tukurera niko tuneba ndisinyalibo kurwase county ya Nyamira egara ojugo toerera no mwana siasa ale nabo ojugo rabera tutunga kyaro gitogendete na alenga ikiria lakini ntwanyora biro binde tokore biye bono yagararerache tutabukirite ngorita semambi yabone kabamo na intumba komwelyo nyorantora semitanda Facebook ta TV YouTube ta TV karengeri kya ngwetera sina ba 735 333 ende tonyorane asemangana yimitanda bugosiku kwana monaye kabamo na intu komwelyo ngakiribonso tuchukwaterana ongoto kurwasense be kamera Joshua utangurwa sense mediende ya transmission sale na mobekire kando erigasi yabono kunya gutwereria match tunyagosiba karuze tubwate enkampo. It's a hot seat now. Karibu sana Evans
biamono muradi ya makori
ngakinya mirere
Nyamira na ntegera runo erende ke ruare tene bwate ke unonke yebwatete
ke unongero
ntoranyora riogo ira ntoranyora sindani ra akwe ke uneke usamanyiga na sebera na tare.
Yes.
So basically Nyamira is sick but we are hoping ngari tukelimo sasa naye konye nero ne chinde chiko konyeka
lero para mbrati tueti daga ego chanda sinindero matobe bono yakanyigete no no iparatira rosu kwa oligo goje
inabane pati sano ne side ende unarumuya mburetara tumatukabira atatu ngo naboroje mapema naika
neken
na ende noroje matobe timbwat
neken
so then we are lucky that ya tenende matukabira atatu but then ende mbura na masenia we could not wishing nge kare mbure rororo ngatwara rambobe nge kareta ya twara rambo yikyara ikori kareta iyo it means ntubwati ndagera mo especially gusi yuko mbura ronto taetetu lakini gento tubwento tabanga ke muntu ndibwenje ile responsibility yo borai ibintu bwento kanda sich para tikabigendo ibintu bikanda nyenge tadi bigendo ibintu bite bya bikanda za agriculture and other sectors bigendo edinde nto nakwe murungania nzachinde tokanga nabantu tuke murungana lyenyo to murungana ni nyasai na
maene lere kwa mwa kwa beka UDA kabisa yero kubete yero isa UDA corona serikali ndiye
tima tio moraringa kikwa ile time mpaka kwa ye UDA but then I hope na re goja ne suti ya yellow maybe na bakwa kombe ko but all in all UDA is a government that I supported supported William Ruto and actually and I'm still supporting him. Why is the president who was elected by Kenyans and in their numbers. And presidency, a term ya presidency yako under 5 years. So imiake tane tara ayare tora nakongaina nagatia ngakende ngebe geta koreki yetabe tokanye imiake tane tobeke scorecard totebe ngaga gankwa ita. So then we Ruto is the current president of the Republic of Kenya, and we believe he's trying, he's doing his best. Yeah.
By the way, Evans ya watero mo UDA na de kero de tai kwa be kagiro ka mo UDA. Do we a government what is it the UDA government or Kenya Kwanza government? On your view.
Serikali tubwate igere broad based na mweske William Ruto akateba. Broad based in a manner that each and everyone is in the government. The people that I struggle to support, the person I struggle to support is William Ruto. Is in the government. Yes.
What do you mean when you say you struggled?
It wasn't easy. Going against the current regime, going against the president and all that machineries. It wasn't easy for him, that's a fact. So the person that I struggled to support and they won presidency, who is the president today, the person that I struggled not to support, Omondorina Rojing and Tabwen the Cobororo, Gurukum Muskera Rodinka, no other Serikali.
Emwanyoran.
Oh, no other. Njena mota ketepi lakini no akora taki no are serikali orina ataketepi no are serikali umuske the former president umuske Uhuru Kenyatta oritu akagete ngaiga ba denge no raida mono sana ba renga babisa be serikali ya Kenya Kwanza ba so iro no ba serikali Uhuru wa serikali number one being a former president automatically you are in a government of the day. You cannot disassociate with the government of the day if you are a former president.
What do you mean?
Bono buona ali karana gotire na beire myaka 90 gongo cha gotanga tari bona. Mbone. Abantu baratoke baroro na abantu. Abana abachokoro and so forth. So there is no way you can disassociate the former president from any government that is coming. That's why we keep on referring the former president, the first president, the second president.
Whatever about the broad-based government, Mr. Evans, as a politician, political analyst, Nchinkie Korki, Wangonto Roje, Uruto, factor ya grande kwa kiwiskure no negaseti ya the standard to the Ruto and Uhuru talks. Aje koreta liberege says ngwarana agenda ali akatunda wachukumokwani. Kulingana mwanasiasa ngiye kwa kazi nje yake umurari anganjere nkwa nega naba gusiba minto batagerete naba Kenya ko uchumura there is this narrative nga politicians imbaita ine. It is not true. Abantu baguru ku politicians imbana goyetana mbanya wetana abantu bagoyetania n'abantu ababa sinini nsaba bacandikite bakuraranjara abantu ababake abakikikura ntujandikite intu bagoyetania lakini barobo ikiwa mheshimiwa William Ruto anaweza chukua simu usiku wa manane ampigie the former president Uhuru Kenyatta atachukua simu haitalia mara mbili. Ikiwa William Ruto anaweza pigia Raila Odinga simu whatever time it is, Raila Odinga will pick that phone. You go better. Politicians have never been enemies, and actually they are on record. They have told us severally there is no enmity in politics. And indeed there is. Igo korana kwa Ruto budget go kwa ni Uhuru Kenyatta. What does it mean to Kenyans? Number one for me, it means we are maturing politically. We want to move from a scenario nga se abantu moko minana ekeminano ya siasa nga moko soka mwaso gutungaina nga you are enemies when you are not. Bana bakenya bale bakungaina ito taete kurwa bwa sto kungaina nga abantu abambaita lakini bataita ini. Number one inata banga the political class. Wana siasa bale bonse bali omanyete. Yes. Including mpaka narenta kwa ne dieta ngoroja magazeti yana ende muma yatenga gaka under state house botuko
ningo tukorare meetings chabo tuko ne president. Na sio yeye peke yake. Na sio yeye peke yake.
Yes.
Kuna wengi pia wako na hiyo tabia. And again it's the nature of our politics. So William Ruto kwenda Komorora, the former president, for me there is nothing wrong because William Ruto is the president of Kenya. He's even the president of the former president. So there is nothing much we can talk about it. But politically, there is much. Why? The former president supported the political element of William the political candidature of Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga, who was the buddy of the former president. So Ekaroko William Ruto are in good books with Raila Odinga. By extension, is in good books with the former president.
You want to Kenya ngaini?
Aba Kenya to ngaini.
Intubono kaitogo swera egekogera gwate na ndaba Kenya na beko machikorakana ne etungainire. Ekatokora bakogendera igopade bandete kwiruberia umwaka 2027 without Kenyans knowing.
Omaradia ba Kenya mbamanyitenga siasa ya Kenya chikure chiko rarero the next day mikutano ya sero koduye ya next election. And it's very unfortunate. Ikiagara last time na denga yana tabetenga it is very unfair. Abantu to chorte baregeti na hende tayari ba so campaign for the next election whereas they have not told us what they have done for us during the time that we have given them. For example, ko ile miaka 5 okorera abantu gasi ne gasi okorera abantu ne including edikwa ba tebeti ase manifesto yao. One waikire katia na ende waswere go campaign. One you are campaigning against you. This is a problem in this country. Onye kurusi to gusiga. Okonyoro mo MC kabisa oregeti orokorio mushahara oro pineroro ngana ende ngata bana ngana 2027 ngambonche monge chikora shame on you.
No kana tuzi serikali ya Kenya Kwanza. Aya buno monto. Inje
binafsi ningenda takusida serikali ya Kenya Kwanza kiagara etam yabone miaka 5 ne miaka 5 naringo cha kubeka scorecard nze ndigerelinga ki the William Ruto administration. How much have we gained? How much have we achieved from the so many factors and from the so many in the manifesto? Inkitu achieved, inkitu achieved, kiagara na ende kano muradi ntona kongaina nga nothing is happening. There are so many things which are happening.
Biribibia wa Kenya mano darochi, ayeba nisio rochi.
Nambe ya mo ske William Ruto karade go campaign, he campaigned on among so many ideas. Na kwandeta mangana affordable housing. Affordable housing into yeroche no nyaba Kenya bako yepinga. No baburi mono ngibako yepingera munta yoga terichi bukamiri
adoro nyepinga
njetiri ko yepinga
kai nyumba ya irai yayukwa gajiri nyumba ya bune bansi karudari ko pinga because most Kenyans will bago pinge bako bonne nyumba ya ne kayeri ngi ko na jiru chibes chikwa gaji nyumba taroji anga nyumba ya ere kitengera
omuradi ri swali ri ne ko nguna ne ri ororo abantu mbara understand affordable housing ninki nambe yamo is to reduce chisilamu in this country. Honestly, unagwateba ngoja toro ni manyete ngoja tora mangana cha holiday
ngoja tore
cha holiday ni tuko Kenya ya nyorto bosibore Kenya
gato ngwe gatoro
Kenya
abutimba tama
60 years down the line ekiagara 2024 tore if I'm not wrong Kenya yaba independent 1964 so we are talking about how many years are those 64 years ekarato guch
64 minus 61. Around 61.
Around 61,
eh?
Ekarato ko chengire miaka 61 yobo sibore. Na hende bada bantu mbamenyeta soko gandu muradi no naye wasinyu gogoso kakurwo.
Lakini bano mwete kwanta mbokia sinini lakini hata kwa jamhuri yote ana we are just celebrating Jamhuri Day. Maambia. Is it the country una Kenya yanyorete independence usina ba Kenya yanyorete independence? Because what they are now jinyomba housing jina Islam kisi Islam nero chimogwa jure kisi
kisi ntolo privilege tinga ndo kwa Islam chira outstanding
jinyomba chikwa jure kisi
I'm coming there.
That's it.
Ekene kia mangana ngeringa ntobwa ati enough accommodation ego accommodate abantu mo especially bale chitaoni bunaga. For example, as na rusi to mwaga mo mali ntana, I don't need that house. Lakini abantu bale gaiga mbata ete nyumba nyanjwa ikyagara as much as to tabanga nyichislamu njiyo bantu mboro condition chimbe. Umuntu yonere at least for once amenya saga ya matoka ya sato etamake. So it's a good program, it's only that we are not giving it a deep thought.
Kulingana naye kiara kwa sobete manifesto ya UDA na ndio one of the UDA mojambi rights ya UDA. Mbarabia bojukoni these houses and how affordable it is. Kero then it's affordable eginegento kiro montara nyole. How affordable it is na ndingwe ojukoma nyombeji kulingana na manifesto ino ya UDA.
Omoradi ntoranga ina nangakiro mondo ojukoma nyombeji.
Ono kwa kebekerwe.
Ntoranga inana. Umuntu ojukoma nyombeji no muntu takete nyomba. No muntu takete nyomba for
example. Lakini Kenya bonse bakwaga jalende bali bakunajwa lakini muntu ojukoma nyomunga.
Bono moradi tax ntori kuri 20 kuchiri. Nkona chore bango na bangwera na chwe bango and many other Kenyans abantu bagwaga no mishahara nabake. So if that is the case, na ino bari more in the working class moto debito tike korwe bango ikiagara we are not beneficiaries yichiwa sito kuna chwe bango.
Lakini is affordable housing a priority?
It is, yeah. 61 years ntoko tabanga ndo tigari ko tuarense pade bwa the Islam and more especially in major towns. And the thing is, this is a government policy. Government policy to go in one place, and obviously you know, we are full of activism. Mambiende njoko nyorande kotini ngotabanga kusize ito tumetengwa, kose tumebaguliwa, kose tuabe kirukando na magendero yes.
Tigekero endelea kutebana na serikali ya Kenya Kwanza, gazeti ya Taifa Leo litukuletea tebana hapa ni uongo na uhongo. Yani igaiga no bolimo na amangana yeli yake. Pate bana utawala wa miaka miwili ya Rais William Ruto umepokelewa harama duni za shutuma kali kwa kukita mfumo wa ufisadi na kuepuka adhabu ili kujinusuru kisiasa. Ripoti ya hivi punde zaidi ya shirika la Africa Center of Open Governance inaonyesha kwamba Wakenya wengi wanaamini kuwa Kenya inaelekea babaya jini ya Kenya Kwanza. Do you agree with this statement?
I don't agree.
Tunaelekea babaya?
I don't agree. Kenyans need hope.
Ili ni shirika la ripoti ya hivi punde shirika la African Center of Open Governance.
Who finances the AfriCog? That's where you should start from. Who has interest on this? Kuna financiers, kuna donors. There are people who feel that the government is not doing well. Inatebanga ntogo yantiwa community suicide in Kenya is heading to a wrong direction. We need hope. Unabona iga I want to believe ngaba Kenya abange mbaro batabwa this school fees ya next year
abange
ikara batabwa turiko ko batangazira na makono ngaba next year bana baino mbaye kwenda school tunawapatia tumaini tumadebenga this our country. Yes, things are difficult, we are going through a difficult situation, and it's not only in Kenya, it's global. Ngakitoko kora to TBD unabona na tebetia abantu ba mintoga yanga eyen December tore December ni wata mangana mangi celebration sinchiroro katongo celebrate to celebrate average ntori school fees January ge wika maisa badire ikiagere bintu biro binagana mikolta mbiketa, and this is a global problem. So I don't agree ne statement ya AfriCog. And always botambo moradia you can agree with me organization chinge chile funded internationally or locally chitari part of the government, they have always fought any government of the day.
Lakini kirosha itariko kwa lemero video igobono AFCON ya funded igo kwaneken osekote wa Kenya na ya Kenya ni rochibu kia tuskori chiba sabada na first phase chia tupiketali ikitongera babu ya naone ko change
chiri specifically, you know, we need to be specific.
104 billion chia tengeto asensema ya sha kwa upgrade system, yes, ya shift so far kenige kia korekan wana AFCON.
What do you mean as so far the ndongeri kia korekan yet even up yesterday
abantu bakore to nyekitali
omoradia tigato tebe ken even for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah,
you can speak
again tunkeringa ba Kenya ibaganyete babe upgraded automatically. Muntu tarateke time mwenda ikaranze cyber. E system ikubuninga mbintu ki obugate na kina kyobeke your information yoro obe registered. There are people who used the SHA even yesterday. And the one good thing in a SHA ye bako na kupinga. Nkedinga you contribute today, tomorrow you benefit. Unlike NHIF kwa kwa kachiwa za watu nganya miezi sita. SHA, the moment the system accepts you, iko kwaka nino emambi no kwaka na no kwa registered. These are some of the benefits people do not want to see. People do not want others to see.
Aba Kenya barabataro jebinte binde ebiayo roje. Ibamenyete sengao.
Tari ensengao. No bamenyete Kenya ye lakini information haiwafiki. Like now where the government of President William Ruto is failing. Getting the information to reach the common mwananchi as it's supposed to be. Yatigeruwa aba na siasa, yatigeruji blogger. And the bloggers work for the interest of the paymasters.
Even this, I have a hundred in there. We are heading in a good direction. Calling a Nike or Kani Kwende. Does it mean that in an chichen, sing Chiarojana to about Congo, Pakawaganda, Manavagana, Paka Parliament?
Telling the Genesis Bandoki.
In a Genesis, Ambassador Trabasai, Pasaiki, Pagenis, Parabi. Bagotokai, Bagoy. Nambe ya mumura ditika to tiko ngaina. Amandamano naro. Amandamano naro. Na ende ta renga matanga na ende ya moyo na ni gora amandamano narengo. Ya alina ya GBV ana GBV.
Tadi mangana maandamano na maandamano.
Yes.
Na maandamano nturi bageni ya maandamano. Unfortunately Kenya aige karumo ntako rigiye ntata Kenyora.
Yes.
Iko to ko rigichinjera chogo sabotage bari barororo.
Yes.
Including chinjera chire chimbe. Unabona Gen Z I want to agree maandamano na rengo. Abugate ekosiengia. But those people were misused. Abantu bari babwate birenge bingao byo ko bature serikali. Abana bari innocently bagasoime because many of them were university students. And you can imagine inga na abana to the school wasome. It's unfortunate thing many of them, some of them died.
Yes.
Wengine wakaumia. Abone kama hivyo naro rogo futie bill maybe through the from the injuries Genesis demonstrations. But what did we achieve?
Do achieve it again?
Nothing. The same people that they were in the office.
Cabinet. Does this mean that
A cabinet you moralitika ngote biega nteka moiga. Muntonde bwensi na bogo ikase kwata banga na bana unabona for example ka studio.
Yes.
Otanga na bana ko chago change ngoto kurwaria sago to bwate camera. Lakini bono timbu ati sababu. Irinde onyorere sarabu ko kanye camera ego. Omote iduma yetu bwate camera. Even the government to bwate bono iga. Unabono na tete no mugaba no nyamira ngati minister so bwate koranga na abadi to sana ba okonya.
Yes.
Uise kutaka kokonya nyamira ko sebuye konya basaidi kuchika. Lakini yoko ranga igaro muoba. So there comes a time okurigera lyo muntu iga kwa muganyerera nga yugu muigerere.
Emete ekero kwenda to kwa na igana kindikyo yoro makojibu muraibwense na then the country is heading to a good direction. And rojina bana auto the evidence moving to a good direction.
Yes.
Lakini people are crying that in a sha tirigo kora mere mobia. Abantu basir high cost of living ni gerigoro. High taxation ni gerigoro but igomete asenga mawawa ekare Kenya bomwagamo
no ere Kenya ekaro kwana about the high cost of living in community ekiagara mu isonde kara Moscow Kenya tarenge president usukari ntwa na 250 paka 300 na tulinunua.
You want to interview
but what I'm saying, okay, there is a difference. There is a difference between 250 and 140. Sukari kilo is 140. Unless you say nugiga kade 500. Ama kuteji nyeni from 400 to 230. Most importantly, ndagira hobo kima. Umusiko ya gatabo buyo moko na rigwere usaba kuko chikorigere usaba chiko robuyo cyabora umuntu osumeka kibandeke nyambime cyasoka cyabarira ko 7,000 to 2,500 and because of this tukanyora nk'abantu abange bare mbire ndagera unabone ndagera igere nyinge obosibu agure ebore emioro there about
nara odebana enelin ni standard tena umuraria abantu babo songo are not demanding for the houses adena abantu babo songo batagite nyumba kando asitwaru nyumba
nganjere na barumba batagite nyumba, but this is a government policy
kumisa ba Kenya
taiba Kenya nge kwata ibe kumisa abantu babo songo kyana baba songo batagite nyo, lakini abakibera batagite nyumba, aba mukuru kwanjenga batagite nyumba, abantu bamenyeta
harira kwase abana abantu ari bonso chikwere nyombeji abana abejisiramu babwa the potential yo kwere nyombeji.
Of course, yes, and I can give you an example. Ekarumu skuru Kenyatta jake program ya affordable housing jara no Kenyatta jagete aiga Kibera just opposite chinyumba njira rijingia sana na eto about 2 weeks ago. Abantu bali barwita ari bakanganyi ujororo ebamenyete una muntu ndi kwezi omenyete town umuraria. Allow me to say this, injena amenye town na sina amenyete ne Islam, but mena times kama mukume ano muntu say in stage ya main city CBD omenyete mkuru kwanjenga, lakini asengi njende tutaite kore nderi yeta kwa matenga kwa omenyete dono
yo kare nderi yeta
tari nje. That's what's happening. Abanta abangi no na abami ndo bara abamenyete Kibera ay monyore Nyamira CBD na Nairobi omoboringa ngayo menyete ta odenga Kibera line saba
igo digaruta ta abaga nyumba tore nderi yeta
chinyumba tigachibeo abantu bamenye a decent houses.
Nara nere ogobori kabisa. Adebana politics is a dirty game, uziweke kwenye roho but instead kwa kisigino. Then can the guest really elaborate on how the broad-based government has transformed in its locality and what the people in this area are happy to in the 2 years tenure? Can you elaborate on how the broad-based government has transformed your locality?
Brian enataka ngwira neriga.
Yes.
Undeta gongaina nga broad-based government na yejo kokonya. Broad-based government iya kokonya bana siasa abuba tutumire move over the time. For example, prior to last election, we knew William Ruto and Raila Odinga as enemies, but today they are dining together. Itukondiri kwa era William Ruto atarakira Raila Odinga simi, itukondiri kwa era Odinga atarakira William Ruto simi, and these people we perceived to be enemies. Likewise to Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta. Prior to last election, we know what happened. They were not even in talking terms, but in the real sense, into Badago Pambanya. Again, getting politicians are one entity, voters are another entity. So the broad-based kind of arrangement is for the benefit of politicians. Yeah.
Igo konya bana siasa. Nduri bagarito ndiri na bana inchi as a broad-based arrangement. Ndio. Until aba Kenya bamanya their position. Ndura banya position ni.
Ndura banya. Ikiagara bano monda go chuba buguria, uba buguri tu. Uba buguri gawe babeke kabume, ngabano ninje na akire. Wakire ndura manya omuntu yo asa akire nga yarure. Nkiabwate. Ebyabwate nga yarusia. And the many of them eba go tane bintu batourete. Batura pika bisa iga bacha na biro bya bato ngenda nabyo twatango nero otokonya. The next day karacha odirwe tayo.
Joni ongeo na linetyo ye kurutaracha eke ungo odeni no bantabaya etayo yo kagusi yo kirusi asante kabisa. Nilo jomo sorwege su Kiran Dennis yo mosorwege su koruna kurusit Salom Club adeni kondani korwalika chuba goika sobo. Kirto ndetega Mr. Evans Simambi Yabonia. Tutaranda sasema ya jamule kirto turena ndrojena nyamira ni aliganetia mangana yumoswa de hoda mamai na obuaji kura sense America na jete na better received yesterday asege tige jindege chomokete international boat. What's your take kiara nyamiro korwa ndrojena nyamire go nyamira ya wiki kirogo America.
Again take tanga na takota nyamira tebuge tikero America. Omuntu obwekero ga America gakorwa Huruda Momanyi. Huruda Momanyi was born in Nyamira, but she's an American citizen. Alongside Huruda Momanyi, Abakenya baitu bara America na abangi. because yani abaguzi baito, because we are outgoing, we are so hard working. So nataka kurata ibya abaguzinga ulda mumanyi igabwa ekerogi House of Representative as a person. Muntu ta yorute Kenya agachikumurigiri chikurororo. Unabono turata ngo musikira iro dinga gago jakaba you chair. Ntote benge serikali nebe toko kwayo. Ulda mumanyi ga ndori gekero singe jade citizen ya America. Bono this wari kwa boringa celebrations injiro. Tari manga nabantu
naje abantu narigane tu kwanza airport.
Abantu wenda ko celebrate ritangani the immediate family ya ulda mumanyi.
Ya celebrate kara bwete chikura.
No na ba celebrate maremia mbabu atishida. But coming back to the question kwa borina unachitaka harigani wa.
Yes, in Europe, yes.
Ulda mumanyi is a representative
few. Yeah.
Igachoretwe as a representative of the house in US.
Yeah, Minnesota, yes.
Ulda mumanyi secondly is an American citizen. Omuntu orenge komo welcome. Olo komo harigani ari asegeti kendege. Ne minister ya foreign affairs because this is an elected leader. In the absence of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the First Lady, because she's a woman. Nero bade ko anda bamuharigani. Bono ababachi eto rosti tate shunga bado okochoru kwa ulda mumanyi nkubwa ati impact Kenya. Gora twale impact so baria kenyoroiga n'abantu bamu.
Why do you say so? Kanaro jimbake jivu ibu osoro no alenga molizivu.
Osoro musko osoro silvanos na bakwenda katesi yobogusi number 1. Number 2 no muchumbe ochodire unauda mumanya achoretwe in the US.
Ingobono does it mean that the Kenyan government has not recognized Jogorukwa hold?
I do not want to say that the Kenyan government does not recognize her, but I want to say the handlers. Those who planned for that homecoming and function.
Yes.
I think there was some mishaps.
Musare Mudavadi Mwari
Musare Mudavadi Naroko Kwari and Yumano Mintoda. Only Musare Mudavadi Tayo Mama Rejo Amwarigani First Lady.
Narigero Torobito say give or minute one.
Yani dende nkomo atwale ngomo yo mwana uriga ko irana guchimuino amanyanga asensina asetu arweta sabi ovudu baito barwete nerororo other than ningeria chitengega bono tiganda akobodi omuraria for example as much as totete kuna kuere mi ase bintu bitaiyo umusike Barack Obama na be president America for 2 terms ngitwa benefited as a Kenya government.
Goja ngoto tale ne G Foundation chiti taro toji bes.
Chirichi Foundation ki.
Konto benefit ko ngana.
No, do you know one? That's just but a name, just a name. Mugusi naga kara America. Mo Kenya be president America and that's it.
Okay. Ndubu ade celebration on Friday. Kwa ngakiura nyikwande. Nyamire mukamirende ligadation tajete ko polisi na kwa
inaro chama ngana yo emitandao ka ngachipara chonsi chiko chikerete nyambari
na wewe.
And again I want to fault that. If the county government of Nyamira thought it wise to participate as a homecoming Yahuda mumanyi kubariko yakora se county headquarters
kuira nyambari na magosa
of course ari nyambari ro sana imebono yo ruke celebration ni bade gocha onye badi ko organize the efforts chumwana uri abe kora ari ngumbu mbaga gaide kerugo e bade ko organize homecoming ya korwe county headquarters kurwa bono mo mahako genda ka okay kwana korre nyangi kubwata ni kunyumba
nyambari ro sana kichakira bikera wate nyambari ro sana
bono nyambari ne tawo
bantu tamayatio nyambari
ne tawo
ro sana kidiri nyago chinga chimeto Evans
ya bantu memeto ro sana bono ni tingo te Maria sengoro ko ke mombo Maria
lakini the account function abeko held some anywhere.
It doesn't make impact if you are doing it in the bush.
What do you mean?
I mean it. Baade ko banga CBD ari asaba ndo bonse bako jabaro uda mumanyi bamote pongas bako kora ko rwabo babuga ati musabaro bamokobe kuchika that could make more of an homecoming. Ngako bwabono chika aringa kuseni chika county government ndinga chibigita makamo kutoku chimadi na makondo. I mean wastage of resources. And the reason why our economy is doing so bad is because of such miscalculations and wrong priorities. Na inde bado utigo mwana uri ara bwatariko ara no mushahara ari mumbu ara ari kino ekende ka gocha acha tebe nge foundation era igurugose na animals foundation na re drive into bira tokonye bon inki ba gochikonyor burosa
eba yeredi
yeah.
Maybe the main thing I give and about rebringing the Viabo Machu with the vision of the Coban Evan Signoriba Semambia Bonica to Kwana Mangsana. Today we decided to talk about the state of the nation within the Kwana Mange. Nara Ogoroku Bonvaso, Yunga than a morning Brighton. On my opinion, politicians will only be good to you when it does not get the benefits from the government in power. Peter Masase Osoro. Then a good morning. Good morning to you. President Ruto has done good, but haters of prosperity of our nation are being financed by diaspora individuals to sabotage government policies. And about the bill, let them wait 2027 and unseat whoever they feel is not working. A politician is a politician, and politics is interest where friendship and enmity is short-lived. From Nyamaj, Peter Masase, Nikondani Yaita. Do you agree with the statement?
I do.
When you support this idea, magical fact.
Not really.
You have been supporting them.
That's a fact.
Who is financing these people?
Omoradia, nto assume.
So do you think that then about to go finance it to sabotage the government?
Yeah, it is. We have the non-governmental organizations, people living large. If you ask for the source of their funds and so forth, it doesn't come clear because of those the organization financing them. Chinyinge jiko finance chini ya maji. And you know some of them. I know some of them.
Brighton, oyonchaki wagesere ke kero obosio bualenge 200 chibese nchialengo. Ekarao de na krobo sibu alenge 200 chibese nchialengo. At least other things na unapata pesa sahi. Ruto alitudanganya na mbolea na side zingine ameua kabisa wa Kenya. Tuna imani na Ruto. Ade na ekarao de yubo sibu alenge 200. You can buy unga at 200 but there is money. You can buy unga at 100 but there is no money.
And I agree no more at the same time I disagree with her. What do you mean? What we are telling Kenyans, get to doing something.
Yes.
Amangani nyoko na kongai na wana siasa na bwana mwana siasa na resito bomu aba mokongai na bantu nga muko takonjora nga ni chende tachiba sane chibuni mbaye ayeto kwe muri nga chiba se chaku chikorata ne chibuni nga yakorusi
yakorusi
na bwa temero video yo korata chiba se chitra so chibuni so na inda kena to tebania kena mbuye karuba tebesa na boko koragendo andons. That is why koruga abono igasora ando tedi nsachinde nkisi gosemu ari moteria ondaga ende go chimata depending nature sana kyokortheki lakini message nchi gocha utachirigeti bono ngendo tobwenda otebya bakenya ngenga ke get to do something egento yokanda njera na inde nere ngeringa omuske William Ruto, and I hope this message finds him.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope this message finds President William Ruto. You need to work slightly on the taxes. Because people have climbed much on the taxes, so that the business world, because majority of the Kenyans are in business world, I included.
Yeah.
It in the relief, so that we get a little bit more, so that we don't feel the pinch when the economy is not doing so well globally.
Does it mean that dina umuraibu insta manyetina ba Kenya ngurira bali? Sa manyeta ombeti.
Umuraibu insta na manyete? Taria ombetie. Na mbele ya mogento nkerigo chekia getabugati ebigari. Na tebeta nga kintu kende kionsi karako rumuntu bekire ndagira mesa koria igona nagenda mugundurema na burugera na be ko buoyo onye mbura te gutu nagenda mugundure ta macho okora irrigation.
Yes,
for you to get that food on the table it's never easy. So the president knows that at this point of time people will be very discomfortable with him, but he's making the right decisions, though painful.
Can you make light the directions at the wrong time?
What do you mean, write the deductions wrong time? We've never had the wrong time and the good times.
Gee.
We never. Obugi moboto menyate bode na boborika. Mbudi gocha kuchenjia.
The katiba iko tebana ba Kenya bata kiri to participate na indwe kia chinguru jine ato de katiba. Ebinte binge serikali bwete binge public participation terikobo. Ba ndo mantene serikali ni usukuma ba Kenya. Ba Kenya to gene to uli baga to public participation.
Can I tell you what?
Tell me.
Kenyans are very funny. Lero igana mutangaza agaeta ya TV. Nganto bwata public participation uzi stadium maega.
Yes.
Mahambi mpaka jinsa mubatebi. You'll just find a handful of people there.
Yes.
And the handful of people that you'll find attending those functions never complain. But serious people, serious thinkers and serious minds never go to such places. I could wish before we complain, function
Brighton, your guest today just portrays the Wongo and Hongo the nation was talking about. Ask him kind how many Kenyans will afford the said houses if a one-bedroom was for 1.5 billion without a clear title deed who owns the land. Secondly, the Sha thing is a big scam. The system is a total failure. Yesterday was in Nyamira River Hospital. People are not treated. Decent ping system haifanyi kazi. Relevance be sincere even for once. Your guest today just portrays the Wongo and the Hongo the nation was talking about. Are you supporting the Wongo and Hongo? So the nation was
I'm giving my independent opinion. As much as I to come back with Jago, Nerana about the right.
Yeah.
But you can get Mangana Abasa Nyamira River Hospital and General Goigoro. So I don't know which Nyamira Renge, Nenare Goigoro. Systems. Network times network clearance. Internet. I don't know, but I'm saying these networks sometimes in sometimes in illegal. To correct a system or you make an internet, maybe if the internet was not there, if the network was slow. But I have seen with my eyes Abanto, Punyamira, including that the same yesterday is talking about. Benefit from the same. Sure. Yeah. Even some were discharged yesterday. So as much as we hate the government of President, that does not Shango working. Sha is working.
I know really good is not with
almost sanity.
Era cognac.
Cognac and that's all.
You we get that again network hearing.
Think that what they make, but these are challenges that we roll through. Bono moraria ngwa na konyora rindo bwate bando rusisi mibado ogo digege mtokiabara.
Oyate bana. Secondly, the shutting is a big scam. The system is a total failure. Yesterday was in Nyamira. Why system wekoba a failure when we have used the 1.4 billion Kenyan shillings? As a what upgrade is.
I do not want to look like I'm defending William Ruto government so much. But the truth be said, get about challenges.
1.4 billion.
Yes.
And I said the nation, yes, I said the people dead.
But the fact is, the system into place. Kenyans, to be active in a way. And you'll find many of them have not even registered with SHA. You will find many of them have not registered with SHA.
Because I can understand
upgrade, for example, my case. About number the last year about under 18. Above 18. Inga kia serikali ko upgrade kiara neta eteti statistics inga kia bana badio bwata biro at the age of 18 imbarenga na endo babe korro wata jine chipat certificate chabo obi kemba ke bicha yabo inga okay inga yes serikali ngo chikurushi bicha cha bana aba wasepena bisharias aba. And another thing na rana sha inkeringa if I register, for example, for my wife to benefit lazima nera register ma ko pike korwaria imubeke bonase system yani unlike NHIF mundu na bali ko be konde bwens and let us agree for once NHIF wero it was even more scamming. It was a big scam than this one. Igara kwa konyo de kadi yamo egwa kanira bantange batano 6 7. So there are people in the business you utumia jikadi NHIF. This one kero monto ne yao meaning aye karuja kwa nyegata to konyo range kadi yao are exhausted simply because somebody somewhere is using your card. Good morning, Brighton Nasara. On issues of homecoming of Hulda, I'm in support. At least for the first time, it's good to celebrate with your family after that big win. Then in case of any support to the Nyamira County, that comes after. Let us not be against everything. For this, let us in case about our daughter Hulda. Then issue on Hulda, I'm support at least for the first time. It's good to celebrate with you, your family. After that big win, the case of the opportunity, Cyrus Assis or Ching Kabisa. And Sunday, then what about Jamule held in different counties happening in Sana? It may because it's a national function. In Konjigiri Tori Kabisa, as a member, mana said to my chuchumbe chino, say Umuru Bonam Tokwan, the state of the nation, Boniga, Osimambia Boni. Do you think that doikere ile amangana ya IBC gaturto kwande naro as akeigo Caroline Drogina Torren ngoko mochuase ensemo ya IBC elingi na gutumira na bogosha na bantu bande bali batubwatati bono mambia mwanjumuri goto Nevans Nyaribo kurwase county Nyamira Kwana Nyaribo ande babwino mugabana ni goto Nevans Nyaribo kurwase county ya Nyamira ali mawawa kabisa bomwagamo yes bomwagamo kabisa timedima kwanga yiyo jarwa bomwagamo no akorwa ajira studio to enda to kwanda mangana siasa na magendo and the state of the nation ekarera garo de abne na ya serikali ndake serikali is heading to good direction timedina bono era ngakiaro na ramo boli otebne aya serikali ya uchingaki injiri cheji kato to kwanira simambi yabone morning Brighton agotebana morning Brighton wewe Frank agotena morning Brighton ambie huyu Evans angalie today magazine headlines out there boli richi magazine headlines lero the nation ni kukwane nzete ya kwana gethera kila bakanya mpa migire kore na Evans bakanya mpa migire kweli usina be migete kiara gara bakanya bagotena tusome no ne headline what does it mean abakanya mpa migire generally umuradia ngajiri na ende ntabe nwagiriye dina bakenya mbamigire ngajiri na ende ngiro uri kyagara I've said more than once no anje dina bakenya mbamigire that's what I want to say ekene kedingo bugima borobo mboko ngete na ende nobody should expect ngamboji kororoba unless we work too hard ngako ngeti at an individual level muntu to yoko ngibugima for example umuntu gakari nyombo uraire utaketari ranje ngiranje kono ngayawo yoko mirime kire secretary badi mirime serikali ngoko tatinga ne serikali yokere a source of employment a government provides just but a few slots unapona for example if I can break down to county governments county government ya Kisi maybe era dika bantu chiribusano na ibere sikiara nene up to 10,000 on the other side Nyamira itu ya Nyamira igwende kuri kabantu chiribusatu ibere isatu lakini bone bari chiribusano already overemployed and it's unfortunate thing yokonyona na bandaba mbabwa atigasi bagokora you go to a small office time musara bagoro bosagena barikire na no kwando biso yine gas kwa kwando biso nsinini ga bantu baroro ikomi omakuburinga the output nearly these people are going to one salary lakini output yabone na bono hard issues in account gete ya Nyamira ngote byo barayiba Nyamira ngaki ekaramwanya oranga abantu bari kiru abange a solution tani no kubabuta a solution no kuba provided employment how do you do it genda kuchi ali nkora matoro sana ndororo rosi akage muri safi leta ebirongo leta chinkuro leta ebisusu leta ebintu na hene chingitija chikachororo elinda abantu abari enforcement bari gose neri chirubere myambiri baka ndororo tunache chitika tigari weekend kare go ikane joro de ne wata ya Friday abana bacho tadi abana boka na ninche manyanya those type of animals chale truaria to butani bikondo Bono gana to kwana iga ekene kya mangana I know of several schools ba de kuimuka bagenda gusego chira ikipya ngane ke muri sawa bago chikorra baira abantu bachikorra chinchuru sana bande baenda impara pagi Kisumu and many other parks
tangatwaro siri
akaitari ekerankira ali yamirikire wota foringia anga bachira ali arosi gubuya enforcement y'abantu 15 babekirwa ororo abantu banda baronga kya macha gutimboka abandi banda wako ntimbu babeke every sort kind of county government so that you make money out of this human resource obugate otebanga na bantu batikinde bako
niko serikali de very dinene into the very
we have failed at individual level ngakiko blame serikali unabona for example buona alieto kekende ngengo kora tindi uchi mugondo timbu atikende ngokora okay and again Kenyans should be taught how to create their own employment
ngoko
basomi naki bone tingo kora niki get to do something
na wewe
ikara kwa nyorege ndukirio kora na kebege to ganyanga gichakerero ngamambia obe milioni and that's the problem with us konyeru mundu jakire bintu byayiga otwareta manganga na nyore ebinge that is what they are even blaming President Ruto igare 2 years in office bono igo mundu 2 years in office angabono mwako kanina to kumuri bone miaka yetatu ene nkigwa akorire. You know how governments work. You work as per the financial year. Onye Ruto kabwate financial year ni yakabira korteki. Abwate. And then remember, when you are taking over a government, there are so many other responsibilities. Okubugudi chiare ngikurumaega. Otaka ne kiagara ayebono you take over and liability kwa nyoro. Including yamadeni yarengo. Onye deal sinchi yarengo. Onye contract sinchi roro chiabete entered. You must facilitate and oversee them. To we got even upon an attack with nyumbe njake kwa gajabya. In any case to we can.
Biasan, tuske bosi asini ka jamudi kuska turtu junye kiasini begitu biko mioka sana evan sekar tu bata mangana maya tu bata IBC no ekina keria sikambero mo Kenya yo mana jete akabeka mangana ya ekina ade wadene kine ke bantu bali bacho se sector paneli balenke bale bata represented yali and disability. What's your take on IBC? Formation of IBC. Ngotoko majina roje ase mtandao kwa tena asimio kwa majiwa. So yesterday tina maiwan. Ngotoko majina ngana IBC.
Mbi ya mono mararia asing injury sware ya IBC and they're very sensitive because this is a national
TV.
Not that I'm saying a national concern.
Oh yeah, national concern.
IBC is a national concern. It doesn't affect us locally alone.
It will affect Kiras.
It affects us, all of us. Yeah. It's an unfortunate thing that we we still don't have IBC commissioners. Yeah. And the reason in other Kenyans sometimes we are selfish. Service in a sense, the formation here, disability never represented, but it choose especially the people that were supposed to give those slots. The religious council, the accountants and so forth, the political class, even the judges have said. But no. Again, to Kiagera, the hero got to the commission of EC, almost William Ruto, na Egwa Marieta, nominated for vetting and then to be sworn in as the commissioners. Omo Kenya, who got the rights, who know got the ninja, okay, and the Cotin. Obeke and to be specific,
you know what the document will be.
To be specific, the petition number 43 of 2024, Kiambu High Court. Ekineke karakiabe kwa na tebeta rasta mingi gasie ke gambero noko gayana. Orio de boronge no rio tari boronge bategereru. William Ruto, being whom he is, agateba ngarasi matoka nyeke gambero, ge pronounce itself.
Ebinde boronge tari ganyire gambero. Buna tari kubwati mangana ke gambero.
Okuno ko munga chankereki, let's be specific kinagete nkwa you ignored the court gose tikwegwera nkereki.
Okay, right.
It's about a blanket condemnation. But the truth is, there is a court injunction for that matter, which I'm sure nkoerere ekiagera ase kwamboria mangana Azimio. There was a contest between Kokimuli and Adamuli. Once bakorwa Azimio. Even within Azimio they were not able to agree which muri ogwenda kwa commissioner, but I'm sure mbaka iwananete there is Kokimuli and another Muri.
Yes.
So which I think they have settled on somebody. So let us allow the president to appoint those guys. Irinde to a commission. Why? Abantu mbaro bakora injustice. More injustice than the rest of us. More especially as abayishimiwa basi. Letena bono egodi ite ya nyamaya. Mo MC na sire to. Abanta basi maja asina inturinde to taro chikende. Korwe egodi iri ito. Mbafire tingonyo mo MC obo na arengororo angambiro ororo banyorire.
Yes.
So the best way no koba an opportunity but your mundo koba represent even when things are not doing so well where minga to ajor to mundo negazi abasinyire
Kobone gambero kia nyoro ko ga yanengane
eke gambero nke bwata procedure na ended depending on the urgency of the matter but I want to believe where I'm seated soon they are giving a verdict on the same and we are going to have the commissioners. And I'm sure President Ruto is going to stand tall and nominate them. Babe fetted, but service.
Rodi katukanye ikira akiri torre na Karonso hakomoji. Torre baraba uja komojani torre former David Preston tigatika shawa komoji serikali konye yare Karonso nera ba chire ba komoji nyure kanso na bete makanado kweli karba jita ripomas pona ba jakir komojani msari mdaba dingo te bana ya ekigambiro ki na kibatingane na kindiki boygo so pona komojani okurinde kurukuno waki
onya abantu mbadi to take serious in this country is Karonso Musyoka. Karonso Musyoka has never been honest even to himself. You cannot tell us now and today that the government used to make a lot of errors, but when you were there, you never erred the same government. It doesn't matter. Deputy president even you yourself, you know. He became too much of Mulima than Kenya. He reduced himself to a Mulima king.
No Mulima mo said.
Yeah, that's it. Because once you've been elected as a deputy president, you cease to be that tribal king, you become a national figure. So how do you stoop down too low from being a national leader who is supposed to bring all Kenyans together to your tribe?
Yes. Now then watching from Turkana to Kobamoja and at the Tamatu increment of Bado. Nara wote abaiga. Miyao agent director there tell him to stop kudanganya wa Kisii. Siku hizi hakuna hata mjengo. Bei vitu imeenda juu. Hata watu hawajengi manyumba. Abagote bana tatu bugime bokongete. Okaro ngina bogusi.
Obuno bodime kyagara na renge sironga last week. Sironga nero a producer ya matabori egosabu nyamire ngima. Iko nari getia matafori akambora. Amatafori ga akuyi bono iga tari gukora matukabira ataraonegwa. If you want to bear that witness, genda sironga gari waro sinonyora matabori. Chigari chikuru nyancha roche nchebye ko manyene na nete hodanda turumu changa the other day. Pakale hachafika. Sio not because gari liharibika, not because watu wanataka mchanga ni wengi. Sijui anaishi Kenya gani yeye anasema ati watu hawajengi. Lo nyembo na iga nimbwate chifundi natiga.
Igatia onere na rominyete ensengao.
Obviously nere kyagaranje nimbwate chifundi natiga site.
Lakini nere bwe otebira na ta ya tiga to tebi ne bintu bikongete mchango toyi.
Ebintu bikongete ngendo kikongete. Ngendo kikongete. Igale ko chakoba fair enabwata benga bantu mbabwati besa bakwa bajera akintanga ne chibesa ngebintu bikongete.
Mangana makongu sana ate abana ndo menda na mbiu yu mgeni asimame ugavana ama seneta ndiye atajua Nyamira iko namna gani. Kwa hiyo tote alina utanyorosho kweli kweli.
Hivi can assure me of his vote. And I want to tell him and I want to assure him before the camera, I can do much better than those who are there. Yeah.
Now there is sinyuwete mbuya sawa. Evan sinyuwete mbuya okukwana naende nabo ereigo serikali ngoja nitoi serikali teri kwa abantu kigazi nonye nintwe dito lige iri gas nje wira mumanyi ku Rukisi county
mbia mono on the same umuraria onyo musikoyo mata ikaraste one morning akarengera ringa tiganda teta ya TV akayerengerie kerengerie kare bika kariye byasabya yebikaga chaka na digital coverage ngui kamwarenge gaigase muri.
That's a story for another day.
Kenya Broadcasting Corporation Broadcasting Corporation ye government nkonyara ya nenge kobarika mwezi una muraeta ya ege samuina aminto guchimuina nkonyara ya nenge. Somebody had to think outside the box. And actually not even thinking outside the box. It's high time Kenyans should kick away the box and think widely.
2 years in office doing nothing, stealing from poor Kenyans, corruption, abduction, nothing more na mapebo ya kutanganya. BRIGHTON MAKORI, 30 ones, he can do better.
But
stealing from poor Kenyans, corruption, abduction, na mapebo.
But it is true karoko nyora bantu bagupinga bakegento keryoro china na maiso egento ro china maiso omuntu pinga just because you go to opposition because all politicians. It is high time Makori BRIGHTON aso muntu akorire na kebegeke turanjira na ngokorire na kiria tarakora
kebegeke
tomokoso
appreciate ke bintu bindi bigugaste.
What I'm saying aso muntu akorire moe credit you. Na kiria tarakora tamu yae ngatibono go generalize or concluding atarakora. For example, William Ruto has 5 years in office. From the 5 years he has done 2.5. Ngakitora murikere conclusion nga
manifesto yao medha when you DM. And I think I know ndreto kero mware kulikichikura marodhana tutamaliza abduction, tutamaliza amangana yobo kurumi, tutamaliza hii Kenya ambayo wale avoid housing. So it was a method process to give bantu matuke kwa chikoba.
Nate bo muraringa manifesto yege kwa implemented in stages. There is no manifesto that can be implemented overnight. That's a fact that you know. No, the implementation of the manifesto is ongoing. Though Abantumbare is full of negativity, we have the negative energy to oppose anything, including the good ones. Unabono, ekarubuye weki ukuru saba mbake 2500 anganto to President Ruto, at least there you have tried. At least on this one item.
Abantumba Spanya to boyo events.
No, there was an opportunity. Njena rocha bagambi aba sub chief na abaturete bagotare michibari kabantu. Oisego takana bango kwa messages na nyanyorra yachi obuoyo. Not that they know me because I registered in an internet obuoyo.
Bono Evanis.
Bono njirete yogo karanso obuoyo boruase boche gaigaso. That's nobody.
Serikali any what specific people ewokonye because if they binge water na obuoyo igoronya kita alikuwa lenge amatoboli it doesn't mean that dina ayeni gole pendivisha likiregen.
No, what I'm saying, the government gave an opportunity. Aba Kenya ba register aso buoyo na taka ngoro kimbake message yo mayariga bakini sime ya na tedingi hi
na nyoro lenye kanyi
na ye kanyire
kanyike
ikare message ya jire na yo ko ide message edi na record ye dio batena ki record ya ne message ngo buoyo omuntu gabo kuri no buoyo kura
ngongo kurore bwebwe
kura ye toje tukubwatse gyara ngyako niro
ayo tori golin gero bwatse good procedure.
The procedure is you registered, you were given a code, a subsidy, go for the fertilizer, you know why? For example, it was in a that is 200, close to 200,000 bags. And this is our mistake.
Mabedo baja mulde. What's your take? Into what can to celebrate? Like the under rango, Mr. Koradiga Korakanyaka Sinindi and Asome Mborea ilikucha ikiwa imewekwa mafi ya mbuzi. ng'ombe, surely is that all the government can do?
Allow me to clarify that.
Obuo ya nyorete.
Obuo na bugate number 1.
Bugate chimbiri chimburi.
Number ye mo na bugate. Number 2. Obuo bugate mejande bugarenge county government ya Kakamega. Bugarenge even branded Kakamega county government. Obuo county government ya Kakamega ne county government go procure. Unabona uramuga yabona iga o procure obuo ngeta fertilizer. It fertilizer depends on you and the people that are supplying you. Onya abantu bachete mekora bakataka baibechibesa kurwa serikali una corruption ya ronda ite kwa agiri na barabu nere Kenya. And the Kenyans are corrupt by nature, including the ones who are castigating. They get the position tomorrow, they will be more corrupted than the current corrupt leadership we have. Because many of the leadership that we have in place were elected because of 50 bob, 100 bob, 200. No. Okay. I don't support that. But Kenyans must begin from our level. Na ability yaye no manyaga sa ko rigente. But what happens? Omondo jabotukosia maambio choru. Mo especially ku sisi to ga no NSS ne jane chiwasa ke choru. Very unfortunate. People don't have time. Bari ke ringu montoyo na ta ke ta chiko to bera osunu mutureti na isa inura ga ya nekina.
Mami to baje mulde. Wakenya babate ke bakwe okay.
Nothing much. A country which is 60 years plus years, we have better things to do than putting those resources for a celebration which is not there. Mark my word. Take your own time. I am no musakibwa mangana. Genda ga stadium ambio rabantu bago chomba lenga and full. All over. What ile tamaa tulikuwa nayo ilisha. So what the government is supposed to do, they are supposed to identify again to kera konya ba Kenya other than go to this kind of celebrations. They use all these functions mpaka na machinani just to sign vouchers and impressed.
You want to celebrate?
For what? We are 61 years old.
Bona kero montago nya kukina kete ni gogo birthday wikebe.
But it's a choice. It's a choice. Ne rasmo ko birthday. Ki birthday nga wakoro. Then so should I along you? Bono ntoko sibenga ngwana ko birthday.
Jeni birthday so nyana ndari ko kore.
Na indu we should have a reason. The resources chiko to make. The resources chiko to make nga facilitate all these things can be channeled something else.
Dangangi ya korman ko nganai on your view.
Mambia and had a good country approximately how much are we going to spend as such celebration age? Ochibeke kando. Ochibeke kando. Yes. Ekara wachibeke kando. Umako boarding priority ninki. Chi county chito. Nchibu atumari obabuya. Totabenga bono chiba seitwale ko chiko go samba in the name of celebrating 61 years. Tigachigende to count the government chigole no any equipment.
Ikomambia bese tungo yeri.
Of course yes. Injoka keta kera cheke stadium other than the normals. Omo DCC, gosomo SCC, gosomo county commissioner atene na ata ebenga celebration ikatoko ko abata eba ndo chiko ranch. Do you expect anything new other than the usuals? I could also again advise. An office in State House. I got in an idea and that's enough. It doesn't even require a budget. A residency, the official office. As I communicate to
the president.
Yes. We thank God 61 years down the line since independence. Here we are to with no cost. Lakini everything we are talking, tents are being procured, chairs are being procured, musicians are being procured to go and sing.
Emiake 61. Kenya ya chibi kende koranganai.
Of course yes. Ayoroje no to das to 1964. We are not there. Bono no rega wa so me say mi jare go 1964.
No, to the bad.
How?
Because you ndio debe na tumalize umaskini. Tumalize ujinga ma there isire kwera ma roire na ukabila. Ngakio on the to achieve 61 ekaroriga tiago to muka because of mulimo.
Ngokwane tamangana ya.
The
Msecho Makanyata.
Yes.
Nchokorenga ya kwanelete.
Kita gwandere.
To manyeti nenjeti manyeti but allow me to allow me to answer what you say.
Allow me to answer ambitions ya bwate because we did over I na te ko manya gi kai kenye ko. Yino mbona asakare arojento.
Omoradia nkoira ni magasi nini na ndi bwanja. Na ndi borrobe. Na haje kile so gonsia ga nga uruda mumanyi no yo ito. Kuru America.
Yes.
You are the same person you want to be ngabono ngitwa serre tikashagwa. Ukabira
imu atete na tutamaliza ukabira.
The tribal tag is here with us.
Yes.
We cannot remove it.
Ntoko nyerusi, yes.
Ntoko nyara ko nyerusi. No mugusiore and that's a fact. No mugusinde that's a fact.
Okay.
Lakini ntotumio mugusiyobo konyanyasa abandi. Ngoko butari mugusi tonyora services. That is wrong. But in answering your question, 61 years down the line, we have achieved that's why we America and that's all the world. That's an achievement. 61 down the line, 61 years ago, so we cannot just have a blanket condemnation that we haven't achieved. We have achieved, yes, but we have not reached the goals that we wanted to. And it's just normal. The law of nature. Tumesonga hatua.
Pia sana karondo jina tutuchukua jideka chere jinge nara jideka nan tukore Mwalimu Thomas Mishira tena no to celebrate about the tomorrow's Chambude tena taroji.
I agree with him.
No to celebrate taroji again to celebrate.
That those resources can be channeled something else.
Pono oyonera de taroji kenda kinu de bane bintu mbiroro nindi kitota appreciate dibidi biri tu akodrak.
Maybe a message ya yabe nyenge anganabe mo elaborate.
Yes.
Ato tevina sikia taroji nje na tebirenga. We can channel those resources. Chigo to make to something else. See, there is always a budget attached to those celebrations. I'm looking forward to a Kenya, to a country. Abantu bako minimize expenditure, unnecessary expenditure. Irinde tokonye chi priority. Priority number 1 in HSM. Priority number 2 na amadiogo ni nyegeta health, that is. Tokune na agriculture. We take care of those 3 things. We are good to go. Na inderende kyomo elio ni mato tarakora. Onyo udinaro kungaina bakenya ngana chaba ile kanani nga bachikunywa mabere no boke. That's a big lie. And this is the lie politicians have tripped for long. Kenyans must be told that it's high time we look for something to do na hende toge korene chinguru so that we become productive tutie kuna korera kile miaka munda yo koreta bintu se inonga bono
ige tokora kile miaka.
Of course, yes.
Serikali atore good will just aba Kenya Kenya mbanya korera
good will na bono nero anya good will yeta yanga ntori aigeta ange totigare teke bisimo inari Onya good wirieta iyo angaga paraga kwa raga interchange kara iganga iyo.
Yes.
And the many other things the government is doing. It's only that projection cha serikali echiko ira chingaki.
Yes.
Unabona ibintu bigokoreka nabona many of them ebi abete planned some 20 years ago.
The brand.
Yes. That is why even President Ruto tara akora gento gekoro kwekiaye. Ebintu ko implement ebintu bya former governments. Umuntu raje ko implement chi policy ya Ruto. Na nege ndege ngwa universal health care yenga sha chief it's under the universal health care during the former president regime. Actually it started
only implementation
and implementation takes time. You cannot have a policy today and you implement it tomorrow. That's not the government.
Sana kitu ntakete okore onaye brengerwe obyo moira sibambia boniga bado lilitu aja kangwathe na nyamira bado nitakete sidani yokurushie keun sinere isiro gotokoro je bado ngarere
bado ntorare as far as bado abantu bakanyitenga mu chakobasera boniga basacha nabakungu ebagendrete ko kajajibe sababu ja osera banyamira nende babachora na kwanita last time including those who are in office today. You are a novice, you've been elected, Emiaka ne vero robis na ndi wasoiri o campaign and many of them I mentioned the women rep. Otigiro ko women rep wasoiri ko ribo governor. It's in the public domain.
Lakini kwa nini ati angicho konya bantu bane magoso kyaro.
Ngakyo tara tokonya ira sabu women rep.
Mungu asaidie Kenya. Increment yo bado.
Omo senator otigiro ko senator. Chiri ko ribo governor. The sitting governor Jakiri o campaign I don't know is campaigning against who.
Ruto erango campaign yale.
You are campaigning against who now?
Ruto erango campaign yale.
Ruto.
Mara wensi.
Ruto campaign yale na tebanga the nature of Kenyan politics na rege na Jakira grassroots.
Yes,
the nature of Kenyan politics.
That's it.
We finish elections today. Tomorrow we start campaigning for another.
Do you think if President William Ruto today decides that in Abono, the government give good example with the campaign, hard campaign, about the baby rate?
If President Ruto decides not to campaign,
yes, hard campaign,
of which I have not seen him campaigning.
Are you sure?
Unlike the local leaders I have mentioned, I have not seen William Ruto campaigning for 2027. In fact, abantu ba media ni rumoja mwamo wekera mangana muno. I remember I interviewed him, are you intending to go for a re-election? And the president responded vividly well. Of what benefit will be the re-election if I don't do the right things now? And honestly, osinyo kurundia kare korua ma diseito ntana. Ego sinye ravron. No nyako irundia rami.
Na bora tema kera mitiri ndabwa kare.
But I believe Koko Jakira sabe Koko Jaka ya kwa nyorane yako vera raise. So I've not seen President Ruto campaigning, and if he's campaigning I can advise him as a friend. He should stop campaigning.
Yeah.
Let him focus on the manifesto and the agendas that he gave to Kenyans. Let him deliver. Let him prove Kenyans wrong.
Kama chikora na kirona gukwana ni ukwana ndingana lyo mwali kiro chitere chikora na maraibu ensuri ile mpinu yoko kora opposition pi kera baba kora bakurushika baisiko so serikali bonds. Do you think that in Kenya never safe? Karonzo Ruto Karonzo Uhuru bonds baswali babo Jeremia Kioni. Do you think that we will be safe? Kero kwana ndingana lyo mwali ko just manjuburi
omoralia lisu ali rikwa bodi dia stuide. And hata kango manina Kenya ntua na utuara opposition. Tuwa opportunists.
Okay, sawa.
Ntua na utuara opposition because omundu kwa opposition omundu kwende utuara musimamo kurmande mpaka mande.
Una Syria.
Una
Syria yawe.
Una Syria. Kose una kisa bisije. Our neighbor down here. Omundu abato musimamo wayanganje n'omundu kwa opposition naende nonde. Lakini aba kama opposition mugaso botuko baba kare state house. It has been mentioned through all manner of media that during the day they are outside here castigating the government, at night they are in state house. So, as I finish, yes. President Ruto is not killing opposition because you don't have opposition. We've never had opposition. Abantu baminto kochumura bagusi na baria mode isko ya gusi. Enataka wata banga Kenya ni yetu na sisi ni wa Kenya. And it's high time we think positive about this country. It's high time we strive to see positivity and the good things other than complaining and murmuring day in, day out. Tukuweke bidii, wale watu tulichagua, walipewa miaka 5. By the end of this term, let us come out strongly with the scorecard and tell them, this is what you achieved and this is what you didn't achieve. So we are sending you home because you didn't achieve this. Na wale watakuwa wamefanya, munaweza kuwapatia another chance. But again, if people give you 5 years to serve, unafikiria kwani ni wewe peke yako kwa Kenya unaweza ongoza? Wengine pia unaweza ongoza, sio wengine na wengine na wengine, the end of the day tutafanikiwa. Uyasana
mwanchumurira ati tukora basiri tukora leo ngo twale ngene Evans Nyaribo kurwase county ya Nyamiraria twera ira mange sana. Atakuwa nakuja tukiongea mengi asimambi ya Aboniga. Sendo to kwa na search mambi cheto kiagera igega no tokonyora na interview na bageni betu ba kaga studio tiangwa kana be mara kwa tukurita television ne robrabu wa gusin ego genda kutubwata simero biliende kwa neta yango swabale krajo kwa na goro ya mangana ngaki utumiki bejibe asinga geji chemiga ya ekisuku se Christmas kona seseme kamera tokobana na Thomas Ngoto chosho utangurwa sensemia transmission boy go sara ne to chaka ne romoro video asuka sinini no to alege Evans antu akirimbia mana karona ayo watu tegerere ne ta TV Brabagusi bana botamberiane Brighton Makori.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.